Hello loves. So I'm coming at you guys with another update. I actually wanted to film this yesterday because I went and did my second ultrasound yesterday and I just was feeling blah yesterday. So I'm going to be doing like bi-weekly updates if I can keep up with it. Hunter's probably, you're gonna hear him in the background. I shouldn't even have to disclose that, but I do. So I had an ultrasound yesterday, my second one. I was 7 weeks, 3 days. So the heartbeat was confirmed. It was 143 beats per minute, which is amazing. And it was just so crazy seeing how like it definitely obviously got bigger than when I got the ultrasound done previously at like almost 6 weeks. And also my progesterone looked normal. I think it was like 35, and that's what it was last time, which is great. As far as symptoms, I've been very nauseous. What you guys probably have already heard me talk about that on my story. There's a fly flying around and I'm going to kill it. Anyway, I've been really nauseous. I actually had to have them prescribe me Zofran because it was just getting to where it was all day, and I tried so many foods and drinks and stuff and they just weren't working. I had thrown up once or twice or something. I've also been constipated a lot. Sorry if you don't want to hear that, but it's true. It's pregnancy. I don't know why, I've just been super constipated lately, and I'm not quite sure what I could take to help with that. And then also I've been super tired. Oh, I can feel the nausea coming on again. Yeah, I've been very exhausted. I have been taking naps when Hunter's napping, which is, I mean, we don't have anything else to do. So I've been taking advantage of his naps, and I've kind of been craving food, but it's like in the moment. Like it's not one specific thing throughout every single day. It's just like a new thing every day. The one thing that I have been for sure loving lately has been the baked Lays. Like just the plain baked Lays. They have been amazing. Like they taste amazing. They're my favorite anyway, pre-pregnancy. But not only have they been tasting good, but they've also helped me with my nausea. It's kind of like eating saltine crackers, but like in a chip version with better flavor, you know? I don't know, they're just really good. Okay, I had to shut the screen because Hunter left it open and all these flies are flying in. I don't really say that I've been peeing a lot, really. I think other than that, I really haven't had any other symptoms that I can think of. Now, I do want to share some information that I haven't shared with you guys, and I know you were concerned. I told you a while back that something had happened, and I didn't really want to talk about it at the moment because I was still like going through it and I wasn't quite sure what was going on. But I had a pregnancy loss scare, a miscarriage scare, I guess you can say, where I started bleeding, and it wasn't even really, it was very light colored, but it was more than just spotting. I ended up talking to the doctor and he gave me some advice to increase one of my medications, and it literally stopped within hours. So I think it was just like implantation bleeding or something. But then actually on Monday, so like a week later I think, or something like that, I had another miscarriage scare. So like a couple days ago, I had another miscarriage scare. And this one was a little bit more freak out mode because I had already, you know, had the spotting or bleeding once before, and having it a second time, I was like, oh my God, I'm for sure miscarrying, or having a miscarriage. Miscarrying. I can't even get my words out straight. But I definitely was in panic mode. I called the emergency line to talk to a nurse, and I had told her that I missed some of my like estrogen medicine, and she had told me that that was probably why, because it wasn't super heavy like a full-blown period, but it was definitely like light bleeding. It wasn't spotting, and it was very scary. I was very worried, and it happened at night, so it kind of freaked me out because she said if I continued to, like if I started bleeding more heavily, that I would have to go to the ER. And it was like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. I was like, how the heck am I gonna go to the ER by myself? Because someone has to stay home with Hunter, so I'm like kind of gonna have to like call someone to come and take me, or just go by myself. I don't even know. I don't know. I ended up just resting throughout the night, going to sleep, because it wasn't getting more, like it wasn't, I don't even know if I'm making any sense. I'm kind of rambling on, and this is gonna be a bitch to edit, but the amount of blood didn't increase, so I just went to sleep, woke up in the morning, and it was like a very, very light, almost like tannish color. Sorry again if this is TMI, but if you're gonna be watching these updates, you better know that there's gonna be some TMI moments. So if you don't like hearing about it, you probably don't wanna watch, because I share the nitty gritty of everything and I don't hold back anything. Anyway, by the next morning it was almost obsolete, and so I didn't even like worry about it anymore, and it eventually went away. Probably like halfway through the day, I stopped like spotting. I do believe it was because I missed some of my medication, because if you guys don't know, estrogen is what keeps the lining thick. So when you miss that medication, it can cause like bleeding. The way they put it is your body doesn't know you're pregnant. It's different than a normal pregnancy. So your body doesn't know you're pregnant, and you rely on these medications to help keep the pregnancy and everything going and healthy. So, but everything is fine now. The day after I stopped bleeding was yesterday, and that's when I went for my ultrasound. So obviously I was definitely nervous because I had just stopped like having a light bleeding, but everything looked great. The heartbeat was heard and the progesterone looked great. So everything is good. Just had a couple scares. Hopefully there's not any more. But the first one obviously was why I didn't want to talk about it at the moment, because I didn't know what was going on. And then I didn't even like mention the second one because it happened kind of too fast, and it was at night, and I figured I was going to be making this update video shortly after that happened, so I just thought I would explain it in here. And hopefully this video wasn't super long, but the baby is doing great. I am doing great, besides the nausea. Nausea? Hopefully I'm saying it right. Hunter like really wants me to play with him right now, so hope you guys enjoyed this update. I will be making another one maybe in like 2 weeks or so when I go for my next ultrasound around like the 29th. And I will see you guys later. Bye.